Alright, let's see the next one. Bandit 13. The password for the next file is stored in HC bandit pass bandit 14 and can be read by user bandit 14 only. So for this level you don't get the next password, but you get the private SSH key, so that can be used to log into the next level. Okay, localhost is the host name that refers to the machine you are working in. So this is obvious, right? Localhost is the same host itself. So let's log into bandit 13 ssh user @host port 2220, and here let's give the password, and we are logged in as bandit 13. So let's clear this and let's see what's inside. We have ssh private key. So let me tell you a little bit about ssh private key. Here they have a different kind of permissions given, but this is not the usual permissions that it should be having. It should be having read permissions for the user only, and rest should be 0. Should not have any permissions. But here we are running it as bandit 13, so we have the permission to read it. Okay, so let's use this ssh private key to log into bandit 14. So here ssh, the user is bandit 14, and @localhost. Localhost is the machine itself. Since we are working in bandit server, the ssh will search in the same server for this user bandit 14, and we don't have to give any port number here. Since we are working in the same server, it is going to search for it. And next, to give this private key, we have to give -i. Let me show you what -i is. ssh, let's see the man pages of ssh. Here let's see -i. Yep, yeah, -i stands for a key, here identity file. So here this is called some private key that we are giving. So if we give that file, we don't have to give the password. So when we will go back and let's give the password. Let's give the private key. Okay, ssh bandit 14 @localhost and -i, and then ssh private key. If we give that, we will be able to log into bandit 14. Yes, yeah, we were able to log into bandit 14. Okay, let's get that password. Here they have given that password is here in this location, and they have given the file name also, bandit 14. So if we cat this file, we should get the password. Yeah, this is the password for the next this is the password for the current user bandit 14. Okay, so let's save this one. So till here the CTF is over. You can stay tuned to see another way of doing this. So let's exit out of here. And let's exit out of this as well. So we know that the bandit 13 has the ssh private key. So let's download that ssh private key using scp command. scp. So now we are outside the server, so we need to give the port number. Okay, here we need to change something. We have to give bandit 13, and we also have to give this private key. And where are we storing this? Let us store this let us store this in some directory here, 13. So let's give this directory instead of dot, let's paste this, and here since this is there is a space here, we have to give backslash so that this will escape the space and tell that this is a single word. Okay, so now we are downloading this file. It is going to ask the password because SCP in the background works with SSH. So let's give the password for this, and we downloaded this SSH private key to this directory. So let's go to desktop. Yeah, instead of CTF12 we'll give 13, and here where is this? Oh, alright, let's move this shit to it. Yep. We can see the SSH private key, and here if we see the permissions for it, we still have these permissions. If we have these permissions, we won't be able to log in from outside. Okay, so let's try that. SSH. Now Bandit 14, we have to go to Bandit 14 now, and we'll give the same thing, and we also have to give SSH private key. This is not going to work because we have too much permissions here. As you can see, it is unprotected private key file. Let's exit out of here and let's change the permissions with the chmod. Chmod will change the permissions of a file. So here we are giving 400, which stands for read and read for user and nothing for others. Okay, you can also do it in this way. SSH private, there is no file. Oh, sorry, this is a different file. Chmod 400 SSH key private. Okay, now this is going to work. Alright, so if you go back to ls-l, it will show that it has read and then there is nothing. So now SSH command is going to work. Let's see it. You don't need any password for this, it should automatically log in, and you can always cat this and get the password. Alright, that's it for this. Let's see you in the next one.